Rising. Okay, so today I have a lot going on. I have a meeting with one of my coaches, and this is my very first onboarding welcome meeting. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And then later today I have a meeting with a real estate agent to start my classes all over again. A little backstory: I've taken my real estate test in California once, my real estate test in Nevada 3 times. There was a lot going on. I don't know. So I'm going to do it all over again. I'm not giving up. I am going to get my real estate license. Not necessarily to be like a real estate agent, but I definitely feel like I want to have it to help, my family if they're buying a home or whatever, but I'm really using it for investments. I want to be able to sell myself properties and then bada boom, bada bang. So those are my 2 important meetings today. And then I have yoga tonight. But I'm running a little late for work. So, which I'm gonna show you guys where I work, and it's kind of crazy. Like, why are you running late, sis? You should be there. It's not that hard. So yeah, I may or may not let you in on the meeting because I'm very emotional and I might cry from my first meeting because I don't know what to expect, honestly. But it's some real psychological get into your mind type stuff. And I don't know how deep we're going today. So I don't know. We shall see. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start the day. Ooh, it's raining today. I don't think I was prepared for that. Okay, so leaving my apartment and going to work. Oh, shoot. My bad, y'all. Of course, as I was walking in the office a little late, my regional was calling me, so let me show y'all. Okay, so let me turn some light on. The benefits, or the plus to working property management, is sometimes being able to live on site. So how do I turn this? I can't. Okay, well, I can. So I live up there and my office is here. And I don't know what to say about that. It has its upsides and it has its downsides. Luckily, no one really bothers me too much here, so I have some peace of mind in my apartment. But I have lived in places and worked on site where people would come to my apartment thinking that was okay at all times of the day. So, all right, I'm gonna do some work, and then the meeting is in an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna focus on work for now, and then I'm going to I'll let you kind of chime in on the meeting. Maybe not anyways, whatever. I'm gonna do what I can do. Okay, we are getting ready for the call, and shit, I don't even know what time it is. Less than 5 minutes. Trying to get my coffee to cool down. So I'm gonna just kind of put the camera on the side while I'm in the midst of this webinar, this meeting, and then I'll do a recap with you guys probably at the end of the day about how this day has gone after this meeting and my next one, because they are very monumental in my development as an entrepreneur, my growth. This one has to do with my mindset and me and my relationship with money. The other one has to do with me, shifting my career into a different direction to open myself up to receiving more abundance financially. So with that being said, I'm about to hop on this call, drink a little bit more of my coffee and get situated so I can get prepared with my notebook so I can take notes. And let's just get into it. I'm so irritated. I literally just went in and it was on time lapse. Okay, so I just finished my first meeting and I did get emotional at the end and I cried a little bit because I had asked, like, I needed reassurance. Like, I just made this investment and it's more than I typically would. Like, to be real, it's a lot for me to invest in something like that with where I am. So I thought. And I'm like, okay, sis, I need you to reassure me. Like, is this really going to work? Am I really going to, one, get a return on my investment financially, but also mentally? Like, is there really going to be transformation in this program? Like, am I really going to, be in a position where I'm not holding on to these many mental blocks? Like, am I going to be able to break through these things mentally to be able to get to my next level? Like, is there really going to be breakthrough? I just needed reassurance. And that sometimes people can't really tell you like how it's going to, like, they can tell you how, but they can't really tell you how it's going to work for you depending on what you do. And something that I realized is like, I've made investment in courses before, very small courses. Okay, we ain't spending more than like $200 on courses. And I realized that there were some that I committed to, and then there were some where it was like, I do this and do that, but I never really fully engulfed myself in the process. And I never really like pursued further counsel or further like coaching. It was just, I did the course, and if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, it was like, oh, $200 went down the drain. But this is one of the biggest investments I've ever made, if not the biggest investment I've ever made in myself. And I get a little like scared, like, okay, I don't want this to all be for nothing. So with that being said, I now don't want the reason that it didn't work to be because of me. Like, I don't want it to be because I didn't show up. I don't want it to be because I didn't commit. I don't want it to be because I didn't give it my all or give it effort. If I don't succeed in this, it is not because Kiana did not put her all into it. It's not because she did not try it. It's not because she did not show up. So, to anyone that is on their entrepreneurial journey and at a place where you keep hitting a wall where it's like, I cannot get through to the next level. I am missing something. I need help. I can't afford the help. I don't know who to go to. I don't know what resources like are available. I just feel lost. It's just not going to work. And you're on the brink of giving up. Do not, I repeat, do not give up. Because sometimes breakthrough is on the other side of that. I'm about to cut the cord on this. I encourage you to seek the help, but also be ready to receive the help. Sometimes, like where I was for many years, like, I don't have the money to invest in that. Like, I can't afford no some $1,000 coach. Like, I can't, I ain't got it. Like, that's just gonna put me in more debt. And it's like, right before I had my discovery call, right before I had the discovery call, I already knew, like, I was literally like, I'm about to just go through this discovery call and pray that she drops some gems that are enough for me to take and just go on about my day, go on about my business. But I did not get off that call without investing. And I would not have been able to do that had just 3 days prior, I randomly applied for a credit card, a high limit credit card that afforded me the opportunity to be able to invest in this program. So with that being said, that means I definitely, again, need to see a return on my investment, because how dare I put myself in deeper debt because I didn't put effort into doing the work. And another thing too, outside of just investing in a coach and a program, what I was about to say, aside from being ready or not being ready to invest in a coach, if the student, When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I say that because I'm at a place where I felt like I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to do the thing. However, I would not have gotten to this point had it not been for me surrendering to God and saying, God, I cannot do this on my own anymore. I refuse. I've been trying to do it over and over and over again for years, trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out on my own. And God said, why? Why are you trying to figure this out on your own when all you need is me? So I had to surrender. I had to let go and release my need to be in control of what this outcome is going to be, and a need to try to figure it out on my own instead of going to the source. And so I had to let go. I had to surrender. And had I not surrendered, I would not have been blessed with a high limit credit card to be able to get to invest in this program. Like, I truly believe that would not have happened because my mindset was so messed up, thinking everything was impossible for me, wanting it to be possible, thinking it was impossible. It's like, that does not line up. That does not match up to the promise God has for me. And so I said, your will and not mine, your will over mine, your plan over mine, like, lead the way. I cannot do it on my own, and I don't want to anymore. I surrender and I let go. And God took over. And so far, things have been lining up and things have been working out more in flow, like more with ease. And all this time I had been thinking, like, I do consult with God. No, I'm thinking every idea is from him. And sometimes that is not the case. Like, I had to really be real with myself and be honest and say, you're not really seeking God's counsel. And until you do, things are going to be difficult. Things are going to be hard. The answers that you're seeking are not going to be found because you're not even going to the source who provides the answers. It's like, girl, get it together. So I am grateful that I have stepped into this at the top of a new year, the year of abundance, and I'm receiving all of that. I am stepping into my abundance wholeheartedly, and it's mine. It's here. I have it. So continue to become who you need to become to enter into that season of your life where you are now resting in what God is doing, resting in the openness of your receiving the blessings that are for you. Okay, I'm gonna step down off my soapbox. I gotta get back to work, and then I have another meeting later, like way later. So I'm gonna go work on some stuff. I need to work on a few blog posts, and then I will bring you guys along for the second meeting of the day. Okay.
But it's also not easy. And there's a reason why 80% of people nationally fail out. Anyone want to take a guess why the number one reason why people fail out of the industry in the first couple of years?
Hey guys, so I just finished, well, it's been a minute, but I finished my second meeting with a brokerage, and they pretty much have a scholarship program that offers real estate classes for you to be able to get your real estate license. I've taken it before, but I've taken the course for Nevada. I've really taken the course for California and Nevada, but for this specific scholarship program that they have, I've already taken it for Nevada. And I'm grateful that they're like, just use a different email address so that you can use it for California as well, which is very helpful because real estate courses they're affordable sometimes, but I mean, who don't like free? Okay. So I'm sitting here working on my calendar because, again, I am going through another financial wellness course, and now adding real estate courses to the mix. So my calendar for January and February already look crazy, but that's okay because I feel like I do have the capacity, I do have the bandwidth to do all of the things by God's grace. And if I am just strategic, then I can get it done. I just have to be strategic. I have to stay on task, okay, and create a system for myself and do what needs to be done. So that is what I am working on right now. I am going to yoga today. It is day 3 of the new year, so I'm trying to incorporate some type of physical activity. Yesterday I went to a dance class. Tonight is yoga. Tomorrow is like an ab class at the gym. But looking at my calendar, I'm like, home workouts it is. And you probably only get 30 minutes out of me because I definitely have a full plate. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get ready for yoga because I cannot be late. Also on my way to yoga, well, actually in the next 5 minutes, I'm hopping on an Instagram live. I got an invite. It was really last minute. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but a last minute email inviting me to a Bible study on live with an entrepreneur who I follow. And I'm like, okay, why not? Why not add that? You know? So I'm going to add that to the mix. I'm going to hop on now and then get dressed. And I keep looking at the time. But yeah, I'm about to hop on, get dressed, go ahead and head out to yoga, come back and work on some more stuff for my blog, and then call it a night. Today has been a very productive day. I'm actually extremely proud of myself. Chef's kiss. Your girl's been doing it. I pretty much tackled most of the stuff that I had planned out today. Looks like it. Yeah. So off we go. I also forgot. I got like a few minutes before I hop on this live and don't have access to my camera. So I ordered water. You're probably like, okay, girl, but I ordered some really good spring water and I'm excited. I haven't tasted it yet, but I hear great things about Alive Water, which is a natural spring water, and they deliver it in glass, which you hear that? That's okay. And it also, they have like a dispenser, and yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm definitely going to link their information. I think everybody should be drinking spring water, and I'm going to show you what they look like. Boom, they're so cute. Aren't they cute? And these little glass jars. They did bring an automatic dispenser here. However, I originally ordered this dispenser, but this thing does not fit on here. This is supposed to go on top of here, and then I'm gonna get a stand. So they're going to actually bring me a new one on my next delivery, but they're really cute glass, and they have like a monthly service, great water. I'm going to link the information for you to do your own research and check them out. And let's pray that this hydrates me more than this other water that says it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do, but it ain't doing what it's supposed to do. All right, guys, let me get dressed. Bye. Okay, so we are back from yoga, and I'm tired. I'm definitely going to go to bed. I thought I was going to work on some blog posts tonight, but I did yin yoga, and yin yoga is it's a very slow form, very drawn out type of yoga where you sit in poses for an extended period of time, and it's very relaxing. And I almost fell asleep in class, and I just knew when I got home I was coming straight to bed. But I'm about to wash these dishes, and I know y'all see this Christmas tree. It's not going anywhere. I'm probably gonna have it up for another like 3 to 4 months, possibly. Okay, this is like my first real life-size Christmas tree on my own, so I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm probably gonna keep it, to keep the spirit up, keep it for as long as I can. So yes, I'm about to wash these dishes before bed, take a shower, and I'm so ready to go to sleep. It's been a very long day, but a very long and productive day, and I'm proud of myself again. for following through, committing to the things that I said I was going to do today, minus staying up a little bit later and working on some projects. I deserve rest though, and I'm about to give my body the rest. My body, mind. My mind, body, and spirit the rest that it deserves. And call it a night. But I will say this. Something that I want to leave you all with. The theme of the day. What was the theme of the day? I don't know what the theme of the day was. I think it's hard for me to come up with like a theme of the day or a theme of the week or a theme of the month, because what I'm learning is just to be a little bit more present with what I'm experiencing in the moment. So not projecting what I want to experience and not, trying to force myself to experience something, but really just experiencing it for what it is, allowing myself to feel all of the feels that I need to feel. Okay. And I'm just excited. I'm at like probably the best place in my life that I've ever been. And I can say that truly and honestly, where I feel like I have evolved as a person. I'm growing. I'm doing all that needs to be done. And I know it's still early and like there's the momentum of a fresh start, a new year. But this actually started before the new year. Like this has been months in the working. It's been a process, right? And I'm just being very intentional with my focus, what I really want to do. Like I just spoke to my mom and she's like, what shows are you watching? What movies are you watching? What? And I'm like, girl, I am not doing none of that. I ain't got time for that right now. Like that is a distraction. Something I heard today. Decide your distractions. Like come to terms with what is distracting you. When you're able to face it, when you're able to put language to it, give it a name, and decide what it is, you can also decide that this is no longer going to distract me anymore. And so that's where I'm at right now, where I'm being decisive with what I'm allowing to distract me. Just what I'm allowing to disrupt my focus right now. And once I'm recognizing this thing is coming into play and it can be distracting, I can then decide, yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. That thing that you're about to do, we're not gonna do that. That TV that's in there, we're not gonna turn that on to Netflix. I have so much that I want to get done in a year. And some might say I'm naive for thinking that I can actually accomplish the things that I want to accomplish in a year. Some might be cheering me on and saying, you go girl, you do that, okay? Whichever, whoever you are, whatever it is, I'm deciding that I'm going to do what I want to do this year. And I'm just grateful that God has given me the strength, the endurance to do those things. And I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know what next month is going to bring. I don't know what unforeseen circumstances or obstacles are going to come my way, but I do know that I can decide to allow them to kick me off my game, or I can decide that they're going to happen and I'm going to go through them, but I am going to get back on track. So remembering what I have decided. So remember what you have decided. Actually, let's start with deciding. Let's start with making a decision about what your distractions are, what you're not going to allow to continue to distract you, and what you want your life to be, what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to show up in the world. Make a decision, decide on that. And then decide to not let anything get in the way of you being that. Okay? All right. Let me wash these dishes and go to bed, y'all. I'm tired.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe. Spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me.
Surrender and you give it to God, you will wake up and you have a fresh anointing. I feel it. I feel glory. I feel refreshment. I feel good. And I was waiting for 2 years to feel good again. I couldn't sell no tea not feeling good. I couldn't sell nothing not feeling good. I was willing to use my savings until the rain out. If you want to be honest. And I was going to keep on with the film for the rest of it I could until I felt good again. Because God is good. And because you are good. Because life is good.
Yeah, I see it right there. This day that God has given me, I'm not gonna waste this joy deep down inside me. I'm not gonna shake. Been stressed for so long, so stuck in my own way. So I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made. Through the city with the top down.